According to an informant, once CPS posted a card on Jenelle's door, she moved her son Kaiser to live with his grandmother in Tennessee. Child Protective Services in Las Vegas is looking into young mother Jenelle Evans in connection with her boyfriend's alarming 911 call and problems involving both of her sons at school. Following a string of incidents with authorities in Jenelle's new city, CPS has once again become involved with her household, an insider exclusively informed the U.S. Sun. After drinking up to 12 cocktails, Jenelle's manager-turned-boyfriend August Keene, also known as Daniel Miranda, contacted 911 on August 31 and accused her of physical abuse, according to the U.S. Sun. Additionally, in recent weeks, CPS received reports of two distinct instances involving her sons, Kaiser, 10, and Jace, 15, at their respective schools in Vegas. Jenelle is familiar with the CPS branch in her home state of North Carolina, as previously reported by the U.S. Sun. As the insider confirmed, the adolescent is currently living with his paternal grandmother Doris Davidson in Tennessee. CPS is involved, and Jenelle doesn't want any legal action against her. That's partially why she suddenly sent Kaiser to his grandmother's, the insider stated. Kaiser's relocation was initially reported by the Ashley's Reality Roundup. According to the source, Kaiser was a part of an incident at his school and is no longer able to go. The specifics of the purported incident have not been made public by the U.S. Sun. Following the incident, CPS visited Jenelle's rental home in Vegas. A CPS card was left on her door that she needed to call them because she wasn't there, according to a source. She had Kaiser on the road within 72 hours of that card being placed. Because she didn't want him to speak before she removed him from the state, she kept the reason a secret. A few weeks before to the purported incident with Kaiser, according to a second insider, there was an incident at Jace's school. The first insider claims that CPS has also communicated with Kaiser's grandma. A Clark County CPS representative told the U.S. Sun that due to child confidentiality laws, we are unable to provide comment. It's my responsibility to make sure Kaiser is shielded from all of this negativity, Doris told the U.S. Sun. Kaiser no longer needs to read disparaging remarks about his parents because he can now read. Even if I disagree with someone's behavior, I will not engage in character-destroying tactics or mudslinging. To the U.S. Sun, August said, "Well, that's completely not true, lol." In mid-August, just months after filing for divorce from her ex-husband David Eason, who is suspected of killing her son Jace, Jenelle formally relocated her family from North Carolina, where all of her children were born, to Las Vegas. Although they are so sorry for Kaiser's predicament, the first insider stated that they think he is currently in the greatest hands with his dad's family in Tennessee. The majority of Kaiser's extended family reportedly lives close to Doris in Tennessee, while his father, Nathan Griffith, a former Teen Mom 2-star, reportedly resides in a Las Vegas rehabilitation center. Kaiser is really respectful to Doris. She doesn't even have to raise her voice to him. So I think he's probably better off there, a source told me. They also mentioned that Nathan's brother and two of his sisters are among the many family members that are close to Doris. According to the insider, Kaiser is positively influenced by his first cousins. Compared to Jenelle and his father, his aunts and uncle are more refined, and their children are also roughly his age. His cousins are very, very good kids, and Kaiser tends to act more respectful around them. And I think Nathan's extended family will help Doris out a lot. Another insider commented, "Say what you will about David, but he really did the parenting, and anything Jenelle contributed with that was because he was an example for her." Additionally, according to one insider, Kaiser is doing better with Doris in Tennessee, where he'll actually get taken care of and paid attention to. The first source went on to say, "I believe that Jenelle would be unable to manage the children and everything that is going on with them on her own if she didn't have the support of other people, even if they are poisonous like David." She's really dependent on other people to help her take care of her problems, according to the source. According to the person, Jenelle may not have given the idea of dropping Kaiser off with his grandmother as much thought as she should have. Well, he's going to live with me, Doris must be thinking. It will be irreversible. She's not going to want to give him back. Kaiser has already experienced a great deal. I'm so sorry for that child. Since he was so young, he has never had the opportunity to lead a stable life, they continued. Jenelle verified that Kaiser was residing in Tennessee with Doris in a response to Celebuzz, saying, I wanted Kaiser to be with his father because he is at the age where it's important for him and his father's family to spend time together. Nathan could use some time with his son, and Kaiser adores his family. Nathan is still residing in Las Vegas, not Tennessee, as the U.S. Sun has verified with several sources. Kaiser and his 7-year-old sister Ensley were not attending school at the end of last month, as the U.S. Sun previously reported. The U.S. Sun was exclusively informed by an eyewitness that on September 26 and 27, her 2 youngest children were not in school. Doris wrote about Kaiser on her Facebook page, and by Monday, September 30, it seems that Kaiser had moved in with her in Tennessee. Both of the younger kids were out playing in the street in front of Jenelle's home pretty much all day on Thursday and Friday of last week, the Vegas eyewitness at the time stated. They said that despite her youngest children playing in the street on both days, the teen mom actress was not spotted outside. They said that when Ensley rode her bicycle in front of their new house, Kaiser spent his free time riding his electric scooter. Despite not attending school, the 2 kids were content and healthy, according to the witness. The U.S. Sun was informed at the time by a Jenelle representative that they were not commenting on the story of the youngest children's attendance. Months after her ex-husband reportedly strangled her 15-year-old oldest son, Jace, the MTV actress fled North Carolina to Sin City and filed for separation. The felony case against Jace's 36-year-old stepdad is still pending, a court official informed the U.S. Sun, even though the alleged abuse incident occurred on September 28, 2023. In October 2023, David, who has 2 other children with 2 other partners and shares Ensley with Jenelle, was first charged with misdemeanor child abuse. However, following a grand jury indictment, those charges were escalated to a felony in January 2024. After Jenelle's oldest son reported to the police that David had strangled him in front of a neighbor's house, the teenager fled his mother's house for the 3rd time. Jace was taken from Jenelle by North Carolina Child Protective Services as soon as the incident occurred. Until the agency abruptly abandoned the case in early 2024, the 15-year-old remained in CPS custody. Jenelle found herself in a challenging predicament when CPS returned custody of Jace because David was prohibited from being around the teenager by a restraining order. The father of 3 moved to the couple's docked boat at a neighboring port just before Jace moved back home. In February, Jenelle filed for separation from David following 6 turbulent years of marriage that included restraining orders, numerous 911 calls, and a separation. Jenelle is requesting primary physical custody of Ensley from the court after being awarded interim exclusive custody of her for the summer. In addition, she wants child support. In North Carolina, a judge will not give a divorce to Jenelle and David unless they have been apart for a minimum of 1 year.